The future is finally here. The future from 1995, that is, as we just got in the Virtual Boy headset accessory for the Nintendo Switch, along with their cardboard variant as well. So we're gonna unbox both of these and see how they look, especially as how they compare to the original Virtual Boy itself. Yes, I'm one of the few insane people that owns an original Virtual Boy hardware, so we're gonna see how it all stacks up right now. And let's start off with the star of the show being the main headset itself. So there it is in the box. Here are the instructions on the back. If you're curious, you can pause if you want to read them. Hopefully I won't need them. Should be like an old school Virtual Boy, right? So let's go and pop this bad boy open, and there it is. God, I have to say, this is one of the coolest things I think Nintendo's ever made. Not the original hardware, but the fact they actually went to the extent of recreating it is wild in 2026. 30 years after the original Virtual Boy. 31, actually. Alright, so this is going to come out right here. Oh man, look at that, wrapped in plastic for protection. You gotta protect this thing, right? Let's see, what else is going on in here? There should be a kickstand, or not kickstand, this stand, I guess. Kickstand would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Let's see. Lots of cardboard. It's like an actual console release. All right, and here are the legs, of course, the thing that makes a Virtual Boy stand, as legs are known to do. Looking much like the originals. We'll do a closer comparison soon, but this looks and feels extremely authentic to me. So great. And then let's see what else is going on in here. Is this oh, we have something. So finally we have this piece that was in the box. It looks like this is for the original Nintendo Switch model, I guess like a paddle or spacer of some kind. So here is the headset itself, still wrapped in plastic. So let's go ahead and get that off. You can hear that in all its glorious ASMR style. Yeah, alright, there we go. There's our headset. Look at this. Oh man, this really does take me back to last week I was playing with the actual Virtual Boy. I have to say, it definitely feels a fair bit lighter so far than the actual Virtual Boy, but there's no Switch in it yet, so look at this. And this top should lift right up, I believe. We'll see how that actually works. There it goes. Yeah, and the Switch goes right in there. Also, let's see, did these actually move? Oh, this does not move. And this does not turn, so these are non-functional on this, which makes sense because this is just a dummy shell, basically. For now, let's take a look at the cardboard version as well. This box is much less exciting, which I guess is appropriate for a cardboard accessory. You can see, I mean, it's basically Labo VR, which I also have actually right here, just in, Virtual Boy colors. So let's go and take a look and see how it compares actually to that. And yeah, there we go. All right, more instructions, which I don't think we'll need. Okay, let's get this out here, if we can. I mean, I'm sure we can. That'd be very sad if we couldn't. That'd be the worst unboxing video of all time. And wow, this okay, this actually definitely looks deeper than the standard virtual or Labo VR, I should say. Okay, I love that they painted it to look like a Virtual Boy. That is fantastic. All right, what is holding it in here? Okay, I think I finally found where the tape actually begins. So there we go. Freed from its plastic shackles. And yeah, look at that, man. I love that. I love that they actually went to this extent of making it look as much like a Virtual Boy as possible within the cardboard constraints. Like, that looks quite a bit fancier than Labo VR. And here we actually more directly compare it. You can see actually how much deeper the Virtual Boy version is. So you can see it's at least an inch deeper. I think maybe an inch and a half, perhaps even. So we'll see how the lenses actually look once we get this label off them too, which is saying don't look at the sun. So don't be like our president at one time. And yeah, look at that, man. Let's see how that compares. Looks very similar. So we'll be trying out the Labo VR version tonight to see, once the app is out. I think it's tonight, to see if it actually works well. To see if it works as well. But I am so excited to try out the cardboard version again, and the Switch will go right in there. In fact, we can test it out right now. So I've got my Switch 2 right here, so let's go and try slotting it in, and come on. It's a little tight, but it does fit quite well, except that it does stick out with the Switch 2 being bigger than the Switch 1. Switch 1 shouldn't stick out at all, and then of course we can add the controllers here, which is how you can play with it, or how you'll have to play it this way, because this is not a proper headset you have to hold up to your face like Labo VR. So, pretty darn cool, everyone. Yeah, so let's get back to the plastic model here. Now we just have to connect the headset to the legs here, and don't be confused by the logo. You might think that faces outward, but it actually faces toward the player, being you. So, let's go ahead and try to slot this in. So this, we can press down the clip to open it up. Just push that in, let go, and there we go. That was actually really easy, man. That was actually even easier than I recall on the actual Virtual Boy itself. There's a little dial here, so you can adjust the, here we go, there's a dial. So you can adjust the tilt of the headset if you want to loosen it and adjust it. We're gonna keep it right about there. I'm gonna tighten, let me get in the camera here. Now we're gonna tighten it up, and presto! And there you go, the Virtual Boy is standing on its own 2 legs, which is uncomfortably close to the camera, I realize. Sorry, not much I can do about that, besides putting the Virtual Boy down like it's dead, which kind of is, so it has new life recently. But let's go ahead and try one more thing, and that is to put the actual Switch 2 inside it. So we're gonna pop this bad boy open. We're gonna take off the Joy-Cons. We're gonna slot this in right like this, I believe. Hold on, do I have that? Yeah, I think that's the right way. And yeah, look at that, it fit perfect. So we're gonna close it up. Now you can see the Virtual Boy sticks out at the bottom there, which is fine. Or that's Switch 2, the Switch 2 sticks out at the bottom. And what you can better see maybe from here. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, let's go and turn it on, right? Let's see what it actually looks like. We can't play Virtual Boy yet, the app isn't out. And check this out, I already got Breath of the Wild running in VR on it. You can barely see Link standing in there, I think, hopefully. Do you see him? It's so hard to see. But there's one problem. The game appears, there the Link is, he appears in all red. So that means we actually need to take out the red visor there. So I think we can just pop out the Virtual Boy lenses like this. There we go. Yeah, I don't know that's the exact way to do it, but we did it, and there we go. Now you can see it in full, proper color as much as you can through my camera lens here. Very distorted, as you can see, but it does work, and let me go and try it out right now. All right, I'm trying it out, and it looks pretty great, actually. The only downside is because the screen doesn't appear to be built with these specific lenses in mind, at least when using Switch 2. The display is a little bit bigger than it was intended to be, meaning you can't see the full edges here. So I'm hoping that they add a patch so you can see Breath of the Wild and the other Labo VR games at the proper size that they were intended to be. But it still works really well, and this isn't a bad way of playing Breath of the Wild. I love the VR on Labo VR, and I recommend trying it out this way too. Though hopefully they do patch in the ability to scale the screen, that way the heart meter isn't like fully off screen, and you know, other things too. So here are the 2 Virtual Boys side by side, and can you tell which one is which? There are a couple tells. One of them has a game put in, the other has a giant Switch 2 sticking out of it. But I have to say, it's remarkably faithful. And actually, the Switch 2 one ends up feeling a little bit heavier than the original hardware by itself. So this is pretty exciting stuff, everyone. I can't wait for the app to come out, I believe tonight or soon, tomorrow at least, officially, to try it out and give you even more impressions. So there you have it. That's my unboxing of the Virtual Boy. And compare it to the original. Here you can see the lens side too, in case you're curious. Alright, just pop the lenses back in, and you can see one that's actually on right now. But yeah, otherwise very similar. So I'm really impressed again with how accurate it is, and how and just the fact that this accessory even exists. Pretty freaking cool. So again, I can't wait to try out the Virtual Boy accessory officially with the app once the app is out, and we'll be here to cover it all. So with that, everyone, thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments below what you think of this, and we'll catch you later. Bye, everyone.